Rangers, Dougie Mann. Goaltender Ian Beachay. Greg Clark, Brian Rutz, the Big Cat Carlisle Lewis, and Levi Lind. Later this evening, you'll get a chance to meet all these guys, the upper concourse, during the first intermission. All right, former Cottonmouth players and Wanda, go ahead and drop your pucks. Again, a big welcome of all of our Cottonmouth legends here on Turn Back the Clock night here with the Dragons. All the former Cottonmouth players in the house tonight, thank you for all the memories as we have 3 decades of great hockey here in Columbus.
20 minutes on the clock. Both teams on the sheet. The Columbus River Dragons and the Monroe Moccasins. For the 6th time this season. Brody Thornton, an active stick in the neutral zone. Barrow and Doherty a 2-on-1. Doherty, Barrow scores! Two minutes and 33 seconds into the game. Scott Doherty and Tyler Barrow team up on the first marker of Turn Back the Clock night. For Tyler Barrow, that's his league-leading 40th goal of the season. He's got 103 points. Kyle Moore, right wing side, he powers in and passes for Storjahan. You talk about being right on the doorstep. Colton, Fortin. After a 4-point night last night, he misses just wide past Branch. But the Moccasins, aggressive, shorthanded. It's Ballant after a hat trick last night, and Babin got his glove up. Oof. To exit the ice. How about that heavy hit onto Matcham? That was Scott Doherty, number 13.
That's a big loss.
It is. As there's a save made by Branch onto Barrow. Barrow already with a goal. A dangle and a backhander. 5-hole save. Here's Hunter. Glanced by the shaft of Chris Branch. Branch, 6'0", 190 pounds, out of Yonkers, New York, as there's Nathan Bulkwill laying the boom. If you're just joining us, the score is 1-0 River Dragons. The goal scorer, Tyler Barrow. No player in the Federal Prospects Hockey League has more goals than him, as Fortin scores!
Boy, does he have a wrist shot. That was a riser. It caught the top shelf. I'm not sure if it deflected off of Branch or not, but it certainly went in the top shelf. But that was a ripper for a wrister for Fortin, and now he's got his 2nd goal in as many games.
The fire starter of the night gives the River Dragons a 2-0 lead with 11:29 to play here in the first. Mott and Fortin. There's Jamaev checking his man up along the near side boards in the O-zone. Here's more, the stuff-in try, and Branch slid over in the nick of time. How about Chris Branch standing his ground there against the big-bodied Kyle Moore. Hunter, right dot. Barrow, the league leader in goals and points. Hunter, the league leader in power play goals. They score!
How about that, huh?
Storjahan, here he comes! Branch watches that puck deflect off of the skate blade of Barrow, and he'll smother it. Fun fact.
I hear it's cold there.
I hear that too. There's a penalty on Monroe. It'll be 2 minutes for holding. One-timer, Hunter scores!
A real ripper from the point, my goodness. I was just about to say, there's a lot of open ice out there 4-on-3, and Hunter just bangs one in from the point, and I mean, just a bullet of a shot.
It takes the River Dragons but 6 seconds to beat Branch for the 4th time tonight. So Asp onto the tape of Pick. Pick from the right to the left. That's a tape-to-tape pass. Mo scores.
That's a shot and a half right there. Got right by the upper elbow part of Babin and is able to beat him. And like you say, here you go. All right, 4-1.
Hagen Mo loves to play against the River Dragons, I'll tell you that. Fortin from behind the net to the front. Oh, Jemayev sent it wide of the near post. So here's Kyler Matthews, rink wide. The Moccasins have their mojo. Fornaris, the tap, the bomb, they score. It's tipped in.
Okay, seen this movie before? Maybe. But I'll tell you what, the Moccasins will not quit. They called that timeout, and since they called that timeout, it simply took the play to Columbus.
Hunter, glove save. Masternak, he could not catch it cleanly. So Hunter will wall off Fornaris from left to right. Right side half boards, this is Alexander Jemayev. Jemayev to the blue, Samaro. Stefanini. Across the ice, picked off. That pass was intended for Jemayev. It's a 2-on-1 for Christie and Gerstein. Gerstein shoots, and Babin swats it aside. Fresh into this contest as Pick will shoot, and Babin saves that. Colton could not get to the puck, and this will be a break for Scantlebury, but Babin beat him to the biscuit. The puck has been dropped for the 3rd period. We are officially underway. The Moccasins skate from right to left. The River Dragons from left to right. This is Liam Gadamer saying, it's go time on the final frame. Got to get the next goal.
That's a, I'll tell you, I don't want to tell you what I just thought. I'm just going to keep my mouth shut on that.
The announcer's jinx is real.
Yeah,
it's real.
I got my experience. That's years of experience.
I have a memory of my time in the ECHL. It's crazy as Pick scores through the 5-hole of Babin.
Now that's one
Was
that
that
he wants
just
back.
an announcer's jinx?
No, I mean, I'm glad I didn't say it. I'm just letting you know. But it was.
Pick, Christie, Scantlebury, Christie, he drew a penalty. He takes a tumble, gets right back up to his skates, and Ilott, outside of the blue line, will maneuver up ahead. Caden Ilott, number 11. Left side, Mo, save, rebound. Blocked on the backhand. Ballant, save, rebound, score, it's Mo.
I cannot believe that they didn't whistle it down. Fornaris just took a beating in the corner. Now he's taking another shot. And this game is tied. And I'm out of quarters to bet, so I'm not betting on this.
You're out of quarters after last night?
After last night,
man.
I'm done. See, I told you, I wouldn't have bet against it.
And it's a good goal.
Oh, yeah, they're calling it.
On the ice for Columbus.
4-on-3.
Kyle Moore, Alexander Jemayev, Tyler Barrow, and the man with the puck, the captain and the face of the franchise, Kirk Underwood. Kyle Moore shoots, save made, rebound, another save by Masternak. He stretches out, the puck is loose. That's your game!
How about that? The puck was just laying in the middle of the crease, and I didn't get the number who jabbed it in.
Kirk Underwood!
There it is.
The overtime game-winning goal! River Dragons 5, Moccasins 4 in overtime.
I gotta love that right there. I'll tell you what. I mean, hats off to Monroe. They played a heck of a hockey game. They had the puck for probably a good 2/3 of that overtime period, and they were unable to get it by Babin, who made it really a couple of great saves. And Underwood ends up finishing it.
Last night, Kirk Underwood played his 234th game as a River Dragon. That is the most all-time. The next night, he calls game with the OTGWG.